All right, welcome back. Well, this is a follow-up to my comfort video when I was talking about what things weren't taking off, like what we expected, and missed opportunities like investing in FTF. And I got some comments on my YouTube channel in the past couple of hours that people said that Grayscale filed for converting LTCN to an ETF. So I was like, I searched on Google. I didn't see this, and I didn't see this on YouTube. And so I went to X, and sure enough, it's there. Looks like Grayscale did, in fact, file the paperwork to convert the LTCN trust to an ETF. Okay, let me talk about this for a second. And there's some music playing in the background. Kind of, it's soft. Hopefully YouTube doesn't block this. I tried to make a video yesterday with my reel-to-reel playing some Moon River actually, and it blocked it globally. It took the video down, so I guess that it didn't like that copyrighted music. So hopefully it won't catch this. But yeah, so this is a. I did a video. If you search Grayscale LTCN ETF, you see a video I put out like a year ago. And I'm like, here's what could happen if they convert it to an ETF. And it looks like we might see these things that I talked about play out. And this is, I would say, generally speaking, not good for LTCN investors. I think if it does get converted to an ETF before the bull run or in the midst of the bull run, it'll be good for Litecoin, which means LTCN will do well. But I think what it means is the premiums that we were talking about, like high points, are just wiped off the table. I think we just have to accept that that could be a reality. So, because I don't personally see how super high premiums are going to be supported, given the fact that Canary has filed for a Litecoin ETF, and I would assume the SEC would approve Canary's ETF. I don't know when. I don't know if they'll wait, for essentially to like a 9-month period to actually approve it, or if they'll do it ASAP now that we have an administration change. In terms of the Grayscale LTCN converting to an ETF, we got questions like, when would that happen? Under what conditions? I mentioned this the other night. Would the SEC allow this, given the fact that there are premiums on there? I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen? All I know is that I think the narrative that we've all hoped for with LTCN, we have to take that off the table. I don't think we're gonna hit the heights. This is a curveball. I was kind of joking the other night when I'm like, I was like, I don't think they're gonna convert it to an ETF unless the crypto gods want to slap me upside the head, and I guess they did, and all of us. This is unexpected. I don't even want to say that BCHG probably won't be, because if I do, I feel like I'm going to anger the crypto gods and it'll happen. If you are in BCHG as well as LTCN, then maybe the hopes lie with BCHG. I know there's some people that are 100% only in LTCN. I don't know what action we're going to get out of the, in terms of prices moving into the bull run. I have no idea. This changes the equation in a big way. If we do actually convert to NAV, if the ETF, the trust does convert to an ETF, we will trade at NAV. So we will follow Litecoin's price natively. If Litecoin does a 5X, LTCN will do a 5X. Forget 20X, 30X, all that stuff that we thought it could do based on TA. Forget it. It's not, unless Litecoin just does an absolute moonshot. I mean, who knows what's going to happen in crypto? I don't know what's going to happen. I wish I did. If I knew a year or two ago that Grayscale would be converting or filing to convert LTCN to an ETF in the midst of this bull run, I don't know that I would have put much into it. I think I would have went into other stuff. And like I said the other night, I would have went into DevTF if I was paying attention. But I think personally, my hopes ride bigger on BCHG. Because right now, at least, unless some curveball gets thrown at us out of left field and this bull run doesn't kick off soon, what if Canary or BlackRock or somebody else files for a Bitcoin Cash ETF? It could happen. I'm just saying it could happen. If that happens, Grayscale would probably be like, hey, we want to convert BCHG to an ETF. Who knows what's going to happen? I don't know. It's one for the history books. What do you think is going to happen? I think the comments that I've seen, the people that brought it up, they think kind of what I'm thinking, the premiums are going to evaporate. I think we might trade close to NAV. I think we have to just count on the premiums play being gone. So overall, will LTCN still be a good investment? I think it will be. I just don't know that it will be nearly as good as what we've been hoping for. Sorry to rain on your parade. This is out of left field. I did not expect this to happen. I don't think a lot of people did. There was discussion about this kind of stuff on Discord for a while. And, anybody that brought anything like this up, it was kind of looked at, well, this is like just FUD, fear, uncertainty and doubt. And now FUD is 100% mainstream here because Grayscale just brought on the FUD machine and introduced FUD into the market because now people don't know what's going to happen. And Canary, because of Canary's actions with the Litecoin ETF, same thing, like unknowns. I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to find out. We're all going to find out. Nobody has a crystal ball, like I said. I don't know. This is like a little Friday night message, which is a little uncomfortable. It's part of the comfort series. But it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think about this? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, I think personally that BCHG is probably a better play than LTCN at this point, given the uncertainty that just got introduced. It's not just like conjecture, it's actuality. We don't know if or when the SEC will approve it. I can't see that they wouldn't approve it. I just don't know when. And that is the big question. When? When would they approve a Canary ETF? When would they approve the conversion of LTCN to an ETF? That is the question because timing is key. Timing is key. That's the big deal. Like if the bull run actually kicks off, if Litecoin does this thing, Bitcoin Cash, altcoins start to take off. God, I hope they do soon. Because if they don't, I don't want to be sitting around, waiting another 3, 6, 9 months. When is this thing going to happen? Everybody in the crypto space is like, what is going on? Why haven't the rocket ships launched yet? It is a frustration. A source of frustration is a frustrating thing for people. I get it, but it is what it is. We are just at the mercy of the crypto gods at this point. And the SEC, in regards to the conversion of LTC into an ETF, what that would look like, when that would happen. Same thing with the approval of the Canary ETF, because like I mentioned in the other video the other night, if LTCN stays as a trust and SEC approves Canary's ETF, there's competition in the market in people's brokerage accounts. Like if they want to get into Litecoin, where do they put their money? LTCN or the Canary ETF? Where? They're gonna have to choose. And they might not choose LTCN. That could hurt us, even if SEC does not approve the LTCN conversion to an ETF. It could be. Let me know your thoughts. I know this is going to be controversial. It's going to piss a lot of people off, disappoint a lot of people. It is what it is. I don't know. I'm disappointed too. Like, LTCN was the best performer last cycle, and a lot of people had their hopes and dreams pinned on it. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't want to seem like a Debbie Downer. What am I supposed to do? I'm not in control of the markets, the SEC, anything. I think ETFs are good overall for the market, good for Litecoin, good for the overall crypto space. But in terms of, a reduced return compared to what we might have gotten, that's probably what's in the cards. We're probably going to get a reduced return in LTCN versus what we would have gotten had the Canary ETF not have been applied for, had Grayscale not applied for the a conversion of the ETF. So just so everybody knows, like the Canary ETF has not been approved yet. It's under consideration. I don't know if they need to file additional paperwork or not, but it's under consideration. At least the process has been started. Grayscale has started the process. It's government. SEC is government, so they're going to move a little slow. But with the new administration, they might have a fire under their ass, and they might move fast. And so we don't know the timing. But again, they're going to be looking at premiums on, I would assume, I don't know. I would assume they would look at premiums on the trust before they would approve a conversion. But even if they don't approve LTCN converted to an ETF, they might just wholesale approve Canary's ETF. And that right there introduces competition in terms of getting FOMO buyers in the bull market. So I don't know what to say. I'm not thrilled. I don't have stars in my eyes about the future of LTCN in terms of price action, because just too many unknowns at this point. I don't think anybody can say that it's going to moon like we thought it was going to. I don't think we can. There are too many variables in the equation here. We do not know what's going to happen. So I don't know. That's going to affect people's opinion as to whether or not to get in. They're going to be people that didn't want me to make this video and say this stuff, but I'm just gonna say it. Like, you've been watching my channel, I've been talking about LTCN and BCHG and other trusts for a long time. And I just, like, I heard about this. I searched the web. I'm like, I tried to search for a Grayscale LTCN ETF, did not find anything. I found it on X. So I want to thank the viewers who pointed this out in the comments. I really appreciate it. And this is one of the benefits of online communities. Like, you got people all over, eyes all over the place, and sharing information like this is really important. So hope you guys are doing well. I know this is not the best news. Hope you guys have a nice weekend. Chill, relax, have a cigarette, vape, go running, eat healthy, do whatever you want to do to relax. And just think about things. I have no idea what the future holds. Just that tomorrow will arrive, hopefully for all of us. And we will see a new day and live to fight another day in the investing world and the broader world in which we live. Hope you guys are doing well. You guys take care.